Hey everyone, welcome to a new video about Russian Fishing 4, and I've given it a couple of thoughts about where I wanted to go with my videos, and I noticed that I was focusing on tutorials. I did the Q&As, but I actually never done a vid that was just, say, a let's play video. So what I've done now, I've created a new account, the Lady YT, or the Lady YouTube, and I'll just be playing the game. So I thought that would be fun. So in particular, those of you who do not watch my streams or hardly ever have the opportunity to watch my streams will just go through all the phases, and you guys will actually see me level up and visit different lakes and stuff like that, and then you actually have an opportunity to see what I'm doing. So without further ado, let's start it up. Obviously it needs to load a bit. Connecting to the server. As you guys can see in the bottom, we now have got tips, hints and tips. Unfortunately they're in Russian and I've got no clue as to what it says. But we are at the old pond, which is the name of this. Immediately you get a menu asking, do you want to start the tutorial, yes or no? This is da, that means yes. This is niet, H-E-T, that means no. So yes, we do want to do the tutorial, and immediately you guys here can see we've got to do WASD and F. So we'll do that. We'll walk. So W forward, S backward. And then A and D left and right. We'll walk up here, and F actually is our flashlight. And now we are directed towards our inventory, the I, so we'll press that one, and we have to equip our telestick. So we'll click on that one, and here we go. We need to fill in 4 out of 5, and then we need to hit this button. Do not hit this button, that actually means discard. Don't want to do that, you'll actually be throwing it away. But this one is what we do. So we'll grab that 5-pounder line, we'll grab that float, we'll grab a hook, let's do hook 16, and we'll put bait on. Let's see, I'm gonna go for the worms. There we go. This one's actually a feature that we currently have not unlocked yet. But you can actually at some point use multiple baits and set it on hooks. So for instance, if you got a hook with a hair rig, you can attach, say, a worm on the hook itself, and then in the hair rig you'll attach, say, a piece of corn or a boilie, stuff like that. And we are going to hit the equip button. There we go. Now we've set the leader to 1 meter. That's actually what it asks from us, and you can do that by hitting the plus or minus button. So we'll set it at. There we go. And now this might seem as a whole bunch of text that's completely gibberish. What it says is just cast left mouse button and aim it in the circle. That was actually wrong. We'll do it again. There we go. That's a bit better. I'd love to do it again. There we go. Now, and the longer you hold your left mouse button, the further you'll be casting out. And with Z or Z button, you can actually zoom in and out. And now we've got to wait. So we'll wait a bit till we get some action. The moment we do, we'll press the left mouse button. There we go. We've got some action. We'll just wait a bit. Just wait until either lifts the bobber up, or when it pulls it down. It pulls it down good, because some fish, they just love to mess with you. But there it goes. Oh, we missed that one. We've got to do it again. There we go. Yeah, now we've got to wait. It's raining. Not truly a pleasant day. Oh. He was about to take it. Need to wait just a bit more. Yeah, you taking it for a walk? Yeah. Oh, I missed it again. Good grief, lady. Come on, show these guys that you can at least do some fishing. Oh, wow. Let me grab a sip of coffee. Maybe that will work. Yeah, nice and warm. Those of you guys thinking, hey, Lydia, are you quitting tutorials? Not at all. I'll still be doing tutorials. No worries. Still got to do in-game settings. Still got to do redo the repair of it. Still need to cover all the lakes. With these let's plays, at least I will cover most of it, but just to walk around the lake and do some fishing on each lake and show you where I find my my monsters. All my tiny baby fish. Not a whole lot of action right there. I actually prefer to cast a bit more closer to the reeds. Let's see. Ooh, that was a bit off. Come on. Yeah, a little bit. There. That's much better. Yeah, and we'll wait again. So every time I start doing a YouTube vid, things go wrong. Like so. That's the 4th time I tried to hook a fish. And it didn't hold. Obviously, we are currently fishing with the very cheap. Here we go. Now we got the fish on. A little goopy hat. And we can either release it or we can keep it. And the things that we saw over there, that was actually 2 achievements. We caught our first fish. Yay! And we got the first fish on float. Here it says Pota. Rotan is actually how you pronounce it in Russian. Here it's 78 R. R stands for gram. Well, it's actually upside down L, but here we go. Our first catch of the day, giving us 12 experience points and open to percentage in skill. We are to keep that. Now it says to us, hit the escape button and go to Lake Mosquito. We will do that, but in a second. Press backspace there. Backspace. Put your stuff in your inventory. And we are walking to our little cabin. I so got hopes that one day we'll be able to actually access the cabin. Currently we can't go further up. But maybe like everyone can have his own little pond. With a small cabin, with a greenhouse, where we can grow our own crops, and over here as well. And here we've got a crafting bench that we can do some crafting on. Let's see, it's not. Oh yeah. I went to the house and I just pressed E. I thought I was actually on the bench, which is over here. Currently we can't do a thing there. But yeah, so when you walk up to the house and you press E, which I just did, if I do it again, I'll get this red message. But early on we got a green message, and hey, look, we now have got a bamboo that we can put some line on, like so. And we got a goose quill as float, which is awesome. We got another 16 hook, that one, the brownish one, and we got another 30 worms. So that is nice. So we'll put worms on that one, and this one I'm gonna swap to bread balls. There we go. Awesome. Alright, and before I want to go to Lake Mosquito, let's just do some extra fishing. Let's see. Gonna equip this one now. Need to adjust the leader. Gonna set this one to 50. Like so. And there we are. And if I want to set it on the ground, I need to press the O button, but need to be standing, I think, a bit more further down. Yes, there we go. Look at that. It's stunning. And I like my other rod as well. That one And this one now has bread on it, so let's see what we can catch here with bread. That was actually way too close. I need you to be a bit more over there. I'll drag you a bit out of it. Yes. Oh, it's laying flat. There we go. Can't set it down, apparently. I need to stand over here. Alright, set you down there, because we got something on the bamboo. Oh, we had something on the bamboo, actually. We'll do it like this then. There we go. Now I know most folks would like to run off to Mosquito and not ever coming back to this pond if not for getting themselves a bamboo rod when they accidentally broke. You can actually, if you broke anything off your gear, if you ran out of bobbers, of mini sinkers, of line, of bait, you can actually just go back to the house. I myself, I must say, I thought, hey, let's take the opportunity now to just do some more fishing in here. Not that we'll be getting a whole lot of fish. Or not big ones, I assume, but well, there at least we got another one. Another goby head. I should be able to get something on that one as well. Let's see, a bit over here. Yeah, that will do. Press O, set it back. Now over here, you can actually see how much experience we got and how we are. Our energy bar, food, our stomach, luck, and our comfort. Comfort is low due to the weather. The weather is bad, as you guys can see. Ooh, this one went. Oh, nope. He let go already. And now the other one went. Let's see, let's get you. No, he gave up as well. Okay, gonna try one more time. For these. And then we'll move over to Mosquito and do our fishing over there. But this is a pond. We can walk all around. If you press M, here's the map. So this is the cabin. We're fishing here. This side, but you guys can actually see we got some ways up here. And it will actually be interesting to see if I can find that place and see if we can fish there. So we'll be doing that after this, before we move on to Mosquito, because I've actually never been there. It would be nice to see if we could hook anything. There we go. Yes, you. Tuck you away. I'll wait for this one. Let's pick it up already. At least the rod. Not lifted out of the water yet. And this one is giving really soft tucks to it. Barely moving the water. There we go. He's lifting it up. Oh, we missed it. Oh well. No worries. Let's see. So, yeah, we basically had to walk around. Got something over there, which would be that road. We need to find this road. So, we'll move a bit further. Let's see. Could it be this one? Seems like it. I think I noticed it. Here we go. And let's see what if we can get anything here. So I'm pressing I. Now, instead of having to constantly go to your inventory, if you press U, we can actually assign them to here. This is 1, 2, 3. Now, obviously this is in front of it. But I'll show you guys later on, then I will assign these over here so we can actually have a look. And we can actually use the hotkeys to do the work for us instead of constantly having to go into our inventory. That is not good. Now he's hitting the bottom. So I'll actually have to, let's see, 30 centimeters. Let's see if we can get anything. There we go. So this one down. Grab that one. I'll set this to 25. Now I'm not sure if there are any fish here in this little what is it? Pool. Did show on the map. So it could be. I must say that's just me. I like to find stuff like this out. See if there's anything that might interest. I'll just give it a couple of seconds. If nothing happens, that's fine. I'll just move the mosquito. And it doesn't mean because if I were to give up that there are no fish here. Could very well be. It's just that maybe I'm in the wrong spot. I need to be casting a bit more in that direction or more towards the reeds over there. Could be that it's the wrong time of day. Could be the weather. All kinds of stuff. Could actually be the time of day because it's very, very close to midnight. And indeed, no action. So I'll pick this up. I'll grab this one up as well. There we go. And we'll hit the escape button. And now, there we go. Need to click on this one. Mosquito 03 does not mean lake number 3. It means 03 is the shortening in Russian for lake. So this is lake, and Komapnu, that is actually mosquito. And now we need to press this button. So there we go. Onto the big lake. Well, let's see what we can get there. Here we are. We have to go over here. This wording, actually, if we look over there, that is the exact same thing that says behind the door symbol above the E. We have to go here. We actually have to sell our wares. So here we go. You can select one and click on sell. You can actually also select multiple, holding the left shift key. Sell all of it. So there we go. Now we have to go to the shop. Did I say that correct? Not entirely sure. This is not the shop. That is food truck where you can eat. This is the shop. There we go. And we have these tabs. And we have to hit this one. Because that is actually the exact same as what it says there. Now we have to look for this. which is actually these, and we got to purchase them. So press that one, and there we go. Now it says, well done, you passed the tutorial. If you press F1, we can actually see the key bindings over here. Left mouse button, left mouse with shift will actually mean you will run faster, you will reel in faster. If you take the boat, you'll drive faster through the water. Plus or minus is adjusting your leader length. Click left shift. This is for the reels. Enter is opening, closing the bail. This I've got no idea at the moment. X is breaking your line. U is indeed hotkeying. 1, 2, 3. Backspace is tucking, storing your rod away in your inventory. O is setting down the rod. And this at the moment I've got no idea. B is switching bait. T is eating. V I've got at the moment. I is inventory. C has to do with crafting, if I'm correct. No, C is your catch. That is what C does. O, not 0, but O, that is skill tree. N is crafting ground bait. No, N is crafting. M is crafting ground bait. Q is chat. F is flashlight, Z is zoom, F1 is this, and escape is main menu, and F12 is screenshot. So that is it. But we made it. So first up, I'm going to eat a bit. There we go. You just press E. Now we need a map of the lake, because if I press M now, map will not show, and that's because we do not have a map yet. So move over here, press M. Or press E, sorry. Purchase the map. Yes, awesome. Now if we do press ME, we've got a map of the lake. Awesome. And we want some bread. Not necessarily to eat from. We will eat from it as well, but we'll also be crafting bread balls from it, so we do not need to purchase it. 2, 3. That will do. And alcohol. I myself prefer the wine because we can drink twice from it. It will give us a comfort boost, so that is good. And last but not least, I want a landing net. That is something that is very high needed. Last stop of the store. Here we go. Get ourselves a landing net. Good. And now we can hotkey our stuff. So on number 1, I want to have the bamboo rod. And on number 2, I want to have our tallow stick. There we go. Nope, sorry, I had to mute myself for a second. We now have got all the things that we need. Ooh, look at that. We've got full moon. So we can do some more fishing. First of all, I always like to do love to fish is over here. Now if I press 1, immediately, ta-da! Get this baby. Let's set this one to 50 centimeters. Cast it out a bit. Not in the boat, please. A bit further. Over there. A bit hard to see that way. I will set you down. Take a couple of steps to the side. Press number 2. Set this one to a meter. Now it is night, so it will be a bit hard to see, but here we go. That one. A bit over there. Set this one down. Let's zoom. Now if I got something on, instead of having to pick it up, I can just press 1 or 2, depending on which bobber gives the action. And that will be it then. Then we immediately pick it up. So we got something nibbling on a bread on our tallow stick. There we go. Press 2. Ta-da! Here we go. Now, if I were to hook a fish, wow, look at all those achievements. If I were to hook a fish, that will be very hard in landing. What I could do now, because we got a landing net, is press the spacebar. 28. That is nice. Now I can actually show you. So I've got this on over here. If I press spacebar now, look, got a landing net. I'll be tucking it away. Let's see. Now this obviously is very hard to see. The flashlight is handy. And we got another more action on our float. Thing is sweet time. Almost. I'll lose it. You took it for just a short amount of time and then boom, he was off again. Well, like I said, it is in the middle of the night right now. Most fish are asleep. It's also close to midnight my time. Most folks will be asleep as well. Oh, no, there we go. Got some action back. And let's pick you up. Oh, we lost him. Too bad. Oh, no. 1, 2 reeds. There we go. Let's set you down. Let's take a bamboo for a second. Let's recast that one. Also into the reeds. There you go. What do you mean I can't set you down? There we go. It's likely it was a bit too close to the other rod. Now, this symbol that we currently got, the boat symbol with E, means if you want to enter the boat. We do not have a license at the moment. Licenses are what you can get from that little house over there. Little shack. That's why you can purchase licenses. We'll be doing it later on. Not at the moment though. As we are here for fishing. Let's see, what's the time on it? Yep. Got some action on that one. It's not taking it for a walk just yet. But in general, because we're working with Brett at the moment as bait, what we might see are Crucian and Prussian carps. As well as Tench. This is actually a Prussian. They are the bronze colored ones. We might see Tench, we might see common roach. On a rare occasion, a chub might arrive as well. And on our bamboo, we are fishing with worms there, regular worms on that one. We might see gobies, goby hats. Oh, he is taking it for a walk again. He fell off. Well, we might see gobies, perch. So something that we might encounter. Bass, no, not bass, sorry. Crucian and Prussian. Carp. Chubs. Bleak. Now bleak are very tiny fish, but they, at the moment that they start nibbling on your bait, they tug like crazy. You really think that you got a monster on it, and then you start hauling it in, and no monster, just like something like a 20-gram fish. But they're awesome. They give decent XP, they give decent money as well, when they're between 50 and 100 grams. They give you a whole bucket of XP and money. Now, for those of you thinking, oh, okay, so Mosquito is the second lake, and that will actually be for the beginners. Yes, it is for the beginners. But there are big fish out here. Do not make the mistake of thinking that they're not. Yeah, a fish on that one. So it is not totally for beginners. And here we caught our first chub. And these are actually good for making money. Chubs. Chubs are good ones. Good species to have. So do not make the mistake of thinking, oh, this is just a beginner lake and it's just for newbies. Like I said, it is. But there are some massive fish here as well. Actually, if I could properly set that one, yes. Let's have a quick look on the leaderboard. So press escape, hit this button. These over here we have to tap O3. Actually, Lake Mosquito here we can actually see the fish. So 4.5 kilogram chub, 900 kilogram bream, a rough, Prussian 3.3, Crucian 3.3, 14 kilogram common carp. There you go. Now imagine that you had it with just a maggot and another kind of bream, a tench, 3 kilogram frogs is what we can catch as well, 2 kilogram perch, 1 kilogram common roach, another type of bream. This I believe is the white-eyed, not entirely sure. Goby head, bleak is what we have there, pike, and eyed. Those are the species. So yeah, you could very well, with just a piece of bread, hook that, say 10 plus kilogram carp, and it will snap your rod into half, if you're unlucky. And if you're doing some spin fishing, it can break your reel. So yeah, it's definitely something to watch out for. And this lake, even though it is most of the players here will be new players, even though that is the case, do not take it too lightly, and don't think that this lake does not have its monsters, because it does. Definitely has its monsters. And I found that even on level 16, I'll still go back to this lake and try to target those monsters. Do need to keep an eye on the length of the videos. Do not want them to last too long. I was hoping actually to move on to level 2, but see, we're still 200 away from it. 200 experience. Here we go. Another goby. That one in the back was also giving a bit of fight. So I think we'll grind until 150 XP and then we'll move on. Obviously I did waste some time on tutorial, and ooh, here we go, nice Crucian. Awesome, I'm gonna keep that one. But yeah, in the next vid we will continue. We did the tutorial, we're halfway to level 2, and that is awesome, and I hope to see you back in the next video of Let's Plays Russian Fishing 4. Thank you all so much for watching. Do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and if you want to watch me fish live in Russian Fishing 4, do not forget to come and pay me a visit on Twitch. Alright guys, see you later. Bye bye.